Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's great to see y'all. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, at least a week anyway. We took a vacation, and then we had a little studio tech issue tonight, so we a little bit late coming onto the scene, and we're not gonna stay long either. So we are here. We're gonna get in and get out. Let me bring in the heartbeat of the South. My son Tim Harrington. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Hey, Ma, how's everybody doing?
Uh, I don't know if we got into everybody because we didn't get started on time, but we gonna
I
do what
know.
we gotta do
Right,
anyway. All right.
right,
So we're showing live on Facebook, so that's all we care about. So that means that we're live on our other channels as well,
right.
all except the gaming channel. Since I had to reschedule and do a new link, I didn't share it to the gamers tonight. I apologize. So, but they still might find us. You never know. Most everybody watches our show after tonight anyway. They watch it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So, because the reason why I know that is because I look at the number of plays probably about the middle of the week,
Yeah,
and that's where I see our stats. So that's the reason why I know they don't watch it. They don't watch us live on Friday nights all the time anyway. In the wintertime, it might get better because a lot more people will be inside.
right,
That's it. We usually do better live with the live group
right.
in the wintertime. So, but anyway, hello everyone. Those of you that will be watching us later, we're happy to be here and happy to have y'all to watch us on
Yeah,
replay. We don't care how you watch us, just watch us. Okay,
right.
there we
Mhm.
go. All right, so tonight we're gonna be talking about what everybody's talking about. That is November the 5th. November the 5th is how many days away? Expert?
5 days.
4
It
days or
might be
five?
four or
The
five.
day is November the 1st.
Right.
So don't that
And
leave 4 days?
yeah,
uh,
that's right.
one from five leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
thinking about. One from you're right. One from
exactly.
the one from five is way I grew up. It always left four.
I always left four.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So hey, it's tight. It's getting
it
close.
is.
We've
It
been
is.
talking about it about 2 years. It seems like we've been talking about it before forever,
Yeah.
but it is finally here.
Right, yeah, and this go around in the election, we got a lot of new registers, a lot of new registers registered to place their vote this go around. You know, this kind of
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of when Obama was going for his first term,
Mm-hmm.
for as the people showing up in droves,
Yeah.
uh, in Trump, and I mean in Trump's situation, I mean, the Manfield Madison Garden, it hosts 20,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
He just has the wave right now. It's a whole lot of petty things that are going on between him and Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Biden, at every curve that he gets, he's been sabotaging Kamala's campaign.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. He gets. They said Joe got a laptop. They don't know how Joe got the
Oh
laptop,
my
but
God. Jonah hit him a laptop like his son did.
yeah. So Joe got a laptop and he went live.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, and when he went live, he said that something to the effect the only garbage that I see around here is Trump voters. So when
Oh,
he said that, that went viral.
oh my goodness. So they said he sneaked the laptop, went live on
He
his
sneaked,
own.
yeah, he sneaked the laptop in. They didn't know he was going live. They had no idea. He just popped up, and he's been doing little things like it throughout the race ever since they pushed him aside. Uh,
Mm.
Yeah, so Kamala in her speech always claimed that she worked at McDonald's when she was a teenager.
Mm.
However, everybody look back at research, they say, no, she ain't never did that before.
Mm.
So Trump being Trump, uh, he amplified on it and went to McDonald's and served a couple of meals
Oh,
at the
I heard
drive-thru.
that. Well, I
Yeah,
saw him in the garbage vest. at
Right,
his speech in Wisconsin, his rally.
right.
On them the garbage truck riding him, but he will answer questions. I can say that about him. I've
Yeah.
never seen Kamala Harris taking the questions from the
No.
reporters.
No, she can't. If it's off of the teleprompter, or either if they're not talking to her in her earpiece, she can't
Mm.
go off the cuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll take a question from anybody,
Yeah,
from a fan, a person, a
yeah,
reporter. It doesn't matter, you know.
yeah. He did his last show. He did with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has approximately 16 or 17 million people that watches his show.
Now who?
They show
Joe? Who? I don't know him. Who is it?
Joe Rogan. He's a YouTuber, uh,
Oh, really?
very well known YouTuber. So Trump
Mm.
sat down with him and they had a 3 hour conversation.
Oh yeah. Hey, Judy.
Yeah.
There goes Ziggy's wife, Julie.
Hey,
Hey,
Julie.
Julie. Oh yeah, you found us. So we started late. We had a little tech issue, but and we're only gonna be on about 30 minutes. Tell Ziggy I say hello.
Yeah, tell him
But
what's
yeah,
up.
that Trump can draw a crowd, and I tell you, he's got some issues, but doesn't everybody got issues nowadays?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean, yeah. But here's what the deal is. People look back on their life for this past 4 years and how miserable it's been.
yes,
Economics, crime, weather, housing,
yeah,
just whatever category you can name,
right.
it's been a struggle for people.
Yeah, and I tell
And
you another. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, I'm just gonna say people just think about that and they can't, they don't want to go through that again. That's all I
Right.
could say.
But here lies the problem. America is mad because the immigrations are flooding in. It's estimated at 10 million of them that are here, and they're giving them money for your snaps, your EBT, as well as a check that goes with it. They're able to get housing. They fund them for housing, and so that makes America mad. That's just like slapping somebody in the face. And then you have the Americans over here, the natives, that are struggling, and like you said, they're struggling with everyday things for as putting food on the table, paying their rent.
Mhm.
Take
Mhm.
all of that, and that would make any country mad because we've never seen anything.
That's right, Tim. You're right about that. Well, Trump say, I mean, he telling people what they want to hear,
Yeah,
and I mean, if Kamala Harris, I guess she says she's not gonna lie, but I mean, Trump could be lying. Who knows? But he telling the people what they want to hear. So I guess
yeah.
maybe she's saying she's not gonna lie, and
Well,
she thinks she telling the people what she want to hear. But that's not what we want to hear. It's not what I want to hear.
Well, yeah, right. The whole it's like they're doing a whole separate campaign on their level, and Trump is doing his on the level of the real world of the everyday workers out here. You
Well,
know?
one thing that we know for sure, he's been there
Yeah,
before, and we know that he was for the workers. We know when he was there before. They can say whatever he did wrong, maybe, but he was still for the low wage worker.
yeah, and the things that they accused him of, he didn't run and hide. He faced them head
Yeah, well,
on.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
He took all of his licks head on. But what they're afraid of is this right here. Trump has told them he's going to get rid of the enemy within. Talking
Hmm.
about within in the house, in the
Like that
White House.
movie, The Enemy Within. I remember that
Right.
movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. So he said he's going to remove them, and so all of them are in this panic because they know if he get elected, he's going to be able to get his lick back. For all
But
those ones that did him wrong, yeah, he's going to get his lick back. Who wouldn't get their lick back? You know what I mean? After
hmm
being ridiculed the way that man was ridiculed,
yeah,
ripped him out.
and that's another point you have to look at. Uh, People always kind of like to go for the underdog,
Yeah,
and as much as that man been through, they see he's still coming. He's still fighting and he's still going
Yeah.
forward, and he's still pressing on. And
Right.
and it's like the Curtis Mayfield blues song that used to be out in the '60s. Keep on pushing.
Right.
He keeps on pushing, and people like that for the underdog point of view. And
Hmm.
a lot of people will vote for him, especially men, just for being a push through, a
Let me.
pusher.
Let me. Yeah.
Even if they don't like him, they'll say, "Well, I got to give a dude credit because he push on. He's a pusher," you
Yeah.
know.
He's a pusher, and that's the type of leader that you want. This man has been through hell and high water,
Yeah.
and he still came out clean. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So we know, in a sense, there was a political assassination attempt on him, as well as
Yeah.
a physical
Yeah, yeah,
assassination.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the man, shoot, he almost like the Christ. He done survived 3 assassinations.
Three assassinations. You know, that's something that's unheard of. Uh,
Attempts,
yeah,
So, I mean, you got to if you look at the mystical, or the paranormal side of it, or the spiritual side of it, then, you got some people that might look at it and say, well, this is the man and almost did a 3 time resurrection
yeah,
because he was supposed to have been dead those 3 times. You know what I'm
he
saying?
was. He was.
But yeah, I mean, anybody that I mean, a lot of people gonna take that as a sign
Yes,
that he's the one to vote for.
yes,
So
absolutely.
you got
Uh,
people that not only from that angle, but you got to think about this side of it too. When it comes to dealing with foreign leaders,
yes,
like
yeah,
Kim Jong Un,
yeah.
President Xi,
Putin.
Vladimir Putin, and that
Yeah,
nut over there, that crazy nut
Untitled.
Nentayu.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Ain't nobody gonna respect Kamala.
No,
She's not a gangster.
no, she's not.
Those guys are gangsters,
Right.
and it's gonna take a gangster to deal with a gangster.
Yeah, it takes one to know one. Yeah,
and Don- and, and
absolutely.
Donald is kind of, he been around the mob in his early
Yeah,
years. In
and
his
you know
early
another good.
years.
Yeah, another good thing that he's running on. He said that I'm not going to be any more tax on overtime
Or
uh,
tips.
or tips. Right.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what you call really helping the American people.
Having
Do
the
one
having
thing.
the having the lowest worker on the scale, because when you working
Right.
for tips, you the lowest worker on the
You're the
scale.
lowest worker. Right.
Hmm.
But he's going to clear that up and straighten that out.
Well, I believe him because he did everything he said he was gonna do the other 4 years.
He did.
So I mean,
He
you gotta
did.
look at that too.
Yeah.
Cause I know one thing, like I say, like in some states, people were getting when we went through that tough rough patch, that rough time, long time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
COVID. I mean, some states, some people were getting 1,200 a week, 1,000 a
Yeah.
week. Depending on the cost of living of the state.
That's
People
right.
in Tennessee was getting $600 a week. It didn't matter about what color you were, what race or religion or creed you were.
Right.
He was for everybody. He said, "Give it all. Everybody gets it."
Yeah, and he got in the trenches with his people. You know what I mean? He made sure that we had what we needed to
Yeah,
get through
yeah.
it.
In order to live. And
Right.
then I heard Miss Kamala say, well, that was on the debate that they had, and no, this was not the debate. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I really hadn't been following the 2024 so much as I have the foreign affairs.
Yeah.
But I heard her say, "Well, he has spent in just the 4 years he was there, he spent $3 trillion." I said, "Well," and that's how she said it. She was saying it in a negative manner.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, I said, "Wait a minute now. She should have told the truth about why he had to spend $3 trillion.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
going through a year and a half, almost 2 years of COVID.
Right.
That's where that
Absolutely.
$3 trillion went to. It came to us people.
The
So
people.
we know where that money went to. We
Yeah.
know exactly where it went.
And we don't object to it.
We don't object to that because we saw it. We
Right.
saw that money for our own eyes. We felt that money with our clothes on our back, with heat in the wintertime, with air in the summertime. We felt that money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're going to say something about somebody, make sure you tell the whole truth about it or don't say nothing at all.
Right.
That's what I say. Now,
Yeah.
I know Donald kind of exaggerates too,
Yeah, he does. Of
but he
course.
does it in a comical sense.
Right.
He does it in a comical sense, but she does it in a vindictive sense, and that's a difference to me.
Right.
Because when she said that, well, he spent $3 trillion in those 4 years that he was there. Just think about that. Think
Yeah.
about it. I did think about it, and I know exactly where that $3 trillion went
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. We do. We as a people, we know. And we have no problem with that as long as the money is coming to our people.
Yeah,
Here lies the problem now with the money going out to Ukraine. I think
yeah,
he
yeah. He
probably
say
had
that
like,
he gonna stop that. He's saying he gonna spend
yeah,
no money
because
on no
I think
Ukraine
they have sent them
and
about 11.
Israel. We ain't spending no more money on Israel. And if he wins, I'm gonna have to talk to him about that myself. Because look, let me tell you something. ASAC got plenty of money. They can support Israel. They don't need no United States tax dollars and no United States weapons to give to Israel. Israel need to stop this war, killing all these people. Because you can go back to the Bible and it'll tell you that that was Palestinian land. But see, the Zionism is a different thing from Judaism, and Judaism is a different thing from Israelites. And
Right.
that's what people don't understand. Israel is not is the Israelites.
Right.
This Israel now in modern times, that's not the Israel that God was talking about in the Bible. They're not Israelites.
Right.
But because these people, they say that they are a Jewish state, which means that they are from the tribe of Judah. The
Right.
tribe of Judah broke off from the other tribes.
Right.
The tribe of Judah and another tribe. It only left 10, count now,
Hmm.
10 true tribes of God. That only left 10 when the tribe of Judah and this other tribe left. And that was way back in, probably 80 something BC.
Yeah.
Because what happened, and then when the tribe of Judah left, and that's why they left because they wanted to establish their own rules. They didn't want to go by the rules of the original Bible, the original Ten Commandments,
Right.
and we know that's true today because in the Jewish state of Israel, they say it's okay for their soldiers to rape men or men to have sex with men. That's not what a true Israelite believe in. That's not what the book of God believes in.
Right.
So, but going back to the 80 something BCs, they got conquered by Babylon, by the Persians, and when they became Babylonians.
Right.
And so that's what they broke out way before they got conquered. And then finally, that's why they had took. So it took so many years from them. Them kept saying they want their own country because they left the 12 original tribes of
Yeah.
God. That's what you
Yeah. I think
get when you just want to make up your own rules and leave the whole covenant. They left the covenant. There's supposed to be 12 tribes
Yeah.
of Israel.
Right.
So they are not Israelites.
Right.
They left. And
Right.
way back when people need to do their research.
Yeah.
You can't be for somebody just because down through the years you've been taught or you've
Yeah.
been heard. That's all you heard was they was this and that and this and that and this and that when they're really not.
Well,
They're really not.
I think you'll make a very good commentator. They need to have you on the show because you know the history of it. And
Yeah, I
their
know the
last,
history of it. I was a church musician for 43 years, a Sunday school teacher, And I grew up with that belief too.
Right.
That Israel was the this and that is what it is true. That
Yeah.
Israel is the chosen people by God.
Right.
But you got to go further than that. You
Yeah.
got to read the whole Bible and
Right.
find out that Judaism comes from the tribe of Judah who
Right.
broke away and left the children of God who really were the chosen ones.
Right.
They took the whole tribe and another tribe, talked to another tribe, and I think it was the tribe of oh, I forgot. I think his name started with an M. But he talked to another tribe into leaving. So
Right.
there really is not but 10 true tribes of Israelites left who are the chosen people of God.
Right.
Because once you break a covenant with God, it's broken.
Yeah.
It ain't no fixing. It ain't gonna go back.
You're
You
right.
when
Yeah.
when you break a covenant with God,
Yeah.
that's he taught the Israelite people not to break his covenant with him. That's what he taught them. That's why he took them through 40 years of slavery under the, 200, 400 years of slavery under the Egyptians because they
Mhm.
broke covenant with him that time.
Right.
Then, after he freed them and gave them another chance, when he freed them from the Pharaoh in Egypt land, they broke the covenant again as soon as they got free.
Mm.
And that's why he made them roam the desert for 40 years until they finally found a settling ground.
Yeah.
Because he told them, don't break covenant with me.
Yeah.
So the tribe of Judah decided they were going to break covenant again. They left the other 10 tribes.
Yeah.
So it's really
Yeah.
still only 10 true tribes of Israel left, the real Israel, that are really the chosen people of God.
Yeah. And I think that's where the disconnect comes in at that with your everyday person. Uh, we're not. We only know enough in a certain area. We don't know the whole package.
Hmm.
Like you're just explaining, that's the whole package, right?
Yeah, so you
So
can't be with those Jews just because the Jews are wrong. Just because you've been taught that they defy, that they
right.
this, they the chosen people. No, they're not the chosen people. That's what you need to find out first. Well, are they really the chosen people? No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
they're not. Some
Yeah.
are, but not these. Not these over there in that country. Not
Right.
these over there in that country. And you got some that are even in there over in that country that say no, no, no. They don't go along with what their government is doing. They
Yeah.
say because that don't represent them. They even they got a split within their own religion. So the
Right.
tribe of Judah has been splitting hairs for all through its history within its own people.
Yeah.
Always, ever since
Yeah.
it left the other 10 tribes way back in 80 BC.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it is, when Trump get in, he's gonna clean stuff up immediately because what Trump found out was he could write an executive order on pretty much anything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was a lot of little things that he didn't know on his first term. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that was his
had to
first
learn a
time.
lot since then. Yeah.
He's learned a lot, right? So when he
Mhm.
comes in this time, he's coming in guns a blazing.
Mhm.
So, which is good,
Yeah, yeah,
because that allows him to do the work of the people.
yeah.
Once he cleans house, and the old one steps down and they retire because that's what they need to do. Get out the
Mhm.
way, stop taking up space, and let a new
Mhm.
generation of people come in here.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And
He,
that's a whole nother story.
he going
But
after the media too, and
right,
I'll tell you that's another reason why people gonna vote for him, cause a lot of folks sick of having their Facebook account shut down and closed down, and YouTube closing down their Facebook and silencing them and censoring them. They didn't like that,
nah, because you're
so
messing
they
with their
gonna vote for
money.
Trump because
Yeah,
you did that to them. They gonna vote for Trump.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to be careful what you do to folks.
Yes, a lot of
Because
bloggers
it'll come
say
back to bite you, you know?
right. right. And
and
they
them
try,
all them folks they done shut down,
yeah,
they gonna vote for Trump.
yeah.
They done close
Oh
their
yeah,
accounts and stuff. They gonna vote for Trump.
yeah. I look for it to be a landslide. They're trying to say it's neck and neck and a little points ahead. Uh, but the feeling that's in the air
Mm,
lets me know that it takes me back to when Obama first ran.
mm,
That's how people are going to come out on this election because it's so much at stake.
mm,
We really talking about saving our democracy.
mm,
Um, if she gets in there, civilization as we know it will never be the same.
mm, mm. Well, she say he wants to dictate. Well, hell, somebody got to.
Somebody got to. Somebody got to.
Cause we sick of this imitation.
Yeah, I mean, and they try to make it out like people discriminate. No, she doesn't have a plan. Everything that she's using was of Biden's plan, right? Every time they ask her a
And
direct,
Biden really didn't have no plan when he came in there.
he really didn't. He really
Mm-mm.
didn't. But they thought they could be able to get away with it, which they weren't.
They
Uh,
did by lying.
Kamala is she was she was one of the lowest rated vice president people to be unlikely. People don't like her. They didn't like her then. They don't like her now.
Hmm.
And another thing is she won't give a straight answer. She would
Hmm.
not give a straight answer. This woman would dance and tiptoe and go ring around the roses, and she will not give a direct answer. Therefore, by her own uh, actions, people don't trust her.
Hmm.
We don't know you. We don't know you. We haven't seen you for 3.5 years. We don't know
Hmm.
what you've been doing, but we know
Hmm.
what you ain't qualified for in this position.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. She got
Yeah.
absolutely no experience at being a president
None.
because
Absolutely
she
none.
never been a president before.
Right. It's a whole different title.
Hmm. And like I said, the whole thing is just in a nutshell, is in this day and time, we don't really need a nice person in the White
No,
House
we don't.
because we got too much to deal with, not
Yeah.
only inland but in foreign affairs too.
Oh yeah.
And when you got to deal with the Emirates and and the sheiks and the princes and the Arab people,
Yeah.
Hezbollah, Hamas, and all them folks like that,
Yeah.
you gotta be a gangster. You got to
You
be
gotta
able
be.
to talk in their terminology
You gotta
where
be.
they can understand you and you what you mean. And you got to mean what you say and say what you mean, cause
Yeah.
they sure gonna say what they say and mean what they
Oh
say.
yeah. Oh
And you
yeah.
got to know how to do that, and you got to be able to be respected,
Yeah.
where you can hold them to them doing what they say they will do.
Yeah, and he's got a lifetime of experience. That's we can take the presidency even out of the equation. This man has been a deal maker all of his life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He been in that business world out there, and
Right.
it's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. So
What's that
so
song? Was a song when it is a jungle out there.
yeah,
It's a jungle out
it's a
there.
jungle out there. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, 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 yeah. So
uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. See, Trump, and you don't never get too old to forget how to handle that.
No.
That's what
No.
I say about that. Cause she
Yeah.
tried to make crack about his age too.
Yeah.
But look, I'm telling you something. When you been a gangster all your life, you don't ever forget how to be a gangster.
Show up. It's
Uh-uh.
just his nature. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
his
I don't
nature.
care if you get 90 years old, you still
Yeah.
know how to be a gangster.
Yeah. 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 And that's what we need to
Yeah.
get us back on track. Because we're in a world of trouble. They messed it up in all areas. How do you mess up everything? That's
Every single thing.
everything.
I mean, everything. Like I
They
say,
didn't.
in a category
Yeah, yeah,
you can name food even.
yeah.
Too they
Economy,
come high.
gas. Yeah,
Man, I used to get a tomato. Shoot, at least two tomatoes for 99 cents.
Yeah.
Now I gotta pay $3.99 for two tomatoes.
Shoot. And the cotton eggs running about 10 almost.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Let's
So,
take a break and then when we come back, we'll wrap it up.
all right.
All right, we'll take a little long break. Y'all, we'll be back. Stick or stay. Don't go away, but when we come back, now we not.
A VPN is great for security and privacy. By hiding your IP address and encrypting your traffic, it shields your data from snoopers and all kinds of cyber attacks. But its protection scope is limited. So, NordVPN is becoming more than just a VPN. We are introducing a brand new feature to the desktop apps, Threat Protection, and it's going to take your digital security to the next level. Once you enable it on your NordVPN app, Threat Protection will guard your device against malicious websites, malware, trackers, and intrusive ads, even if you're not connected to a VPN server at the time. That's right, when you switch it on, it'll stay on, regardless of your VPN connection. Let's take a look at how it can improve your cybersecurity. Online, one wrong turn can spell disaster for your private data, but not with Threat Protection. It blocks dangerous websites that might potentially host malware, even if you click on a dangerous link by accident. Next up, Malware Protection. If you accidentally download an infected file, it's not the end of your devices just yet. Threat Protection scans every file you download. If a file turns out to be infected, it gets deleted immediately before it can wreak havoc on your computer. Most websites you enter are stuffed with trackers that follow you from one page to another, creating a unique profile of who you are and what you like. Threat Protection blocks trackers, so you can surf the net with more privacy. Ever opened a web page only to be bombarded with intrusive ads and loud autoplay videos? Well, they're not only annoying, some of them can actually be a cyber threat. Threat Protection blocks the intrusive and malicious ads on the spot. So, how do you take your device security to the next level? Make sure you have the latest NordVPN app version on your computer. Then open it and click on the little shield. It's the Threat Protection icon. Toggle the switch on and enjoy ultimate security. You can also find Threat Protection Lite on your mobile apps, but it won't block trackers or malicious files on your phone just yet. Step up your cybersecurity and stay safe. If you want to make the most out of NordVPN, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, we're back.
All
I
right.
was wondering, was that gonna end? I was like, is that gonna ever end? All
That's
right.
right.
Well, this has been a good show, and so Tim and I have already voted. I was intending to put my little I voted sticker on my little
Yeah, we
vote
did.
my I voted sticker on, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
show. It wasn't gonna show up good on this white shirt anyway,
Yeah, we
cause I don't
voted at
have a
the same
close up.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we did,
Yeah. And
and
the message yeah, and the
and
message
what?
out there, if you haven't voted, please go register to vote.
Yeah, y'all still got time. No, it's too late to register.
Too late.
Too late to register. If you didn't register, you left out.
But for the
Uh,
ones that's already registered, please
Please
get
go
up
and
and
vote.
go take care of that. Your vote matters. I mean, it really matters this go round.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you vote for, just vote.
Yeah,
You
because
need to vote.
we have
That,
too much at stake not to vote.
yeah, you just need to vote. We don't care who you vote for.
Yeah, we don't
So
care
let's
who you
make that person clear. We're not partial. We're not
right,
biased.
right.
You just need to get out and vote, all right,
Just
y'all?
get out and vote.
Cause what we tell both sides of the story.
Yeah,
If we got something good to say about you, we'll say it. If we got something bad to say about you, we'll
we gonna
say
say
it.
it. Yeah,
That's just the way it is. We don't
that's
care whether
right.
you
That's
we
right.
don't care whether you're a Democrat or Republican.
We don't care.
Now, everybody that know me tell you, I ain't gonna say nothing behind your back that I can't tell you to your face.
That's right.
That's just where I am.
That's good. That's good motto.
Yeah, I've been like that. I was raised like that, and people don't like me for that. And
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
lost some associates. Not gonna
yeah.
say friends. I
Right.
lost some associates because of that. Because if you're a friend, a true friend would take it because
Yeah.
they understand that
Right.
they know how to accept the truth
Right.
and accept constructive criticism.
Hmm.
If you tell them something, they won't
Right.
get they might be upset for a while, but they get over it and they say,
Right.
well, she was telling me the truth. That's a good friend. Because I
Yeah.
want my friend to tell me the truth. I don't want my friend just tell me what they think I want to hear.
That's
A,
right.
a real friend would tell you the truth.
That's right.
And this show is a real friend of you. We tell you what we know. We research it. We just don't talk about what we hear. Like I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you, y'all know I'm a deep researcher. Like I was able to go back and tell you about when the tribe of Judah split from the original Israelites, the
Right.
12 tribes of God, who was really the chosen people. But once they broke covenant with God, they were no longer chosen people. So
Right.
when you hear them talk about that talk, the Jews today that they the chosen people, no, they not. Not unless they're true Israelites. If they
Right.
broke, if their ancestry dates back to the tribe, the people that broke with the tribe in the tribe of Judah that broke away from A to BC, that was conquered by the Babylons. The tribe of Judah was after they had found a little spot of land. They found a little spot of land after they left the
Yeah.
original 12 tribes, right? Then they
Mm-hmm.
got conquered by the Persians, who were called Babylonians at that time.
Right.
And then they lost their way again. They had to start all over from scratch. So
Yeah.
anybody's ancestry from that tribe, you're not the chosen people of God. Their covenant was broken
Right.
when the tribe of Judah left the
Mm-hmm.
covenant of God. So that's the reason why people need to learn that for themselves. Don't
That's
matter
right.
what nobody tell you. I don't
Right.
care what you've been hearing all of your life. Even if you heard all your life, it doesn't mean you have to
Check it out.
believe it. Because
Right.
now you got Google.
You got
We got so
Google.
many resources now.
Yeah.
When
There's
you
no
go to
excuse.
Wikipedia, you go to
Yeah.
Wikipedia, you can go. They got all kinds of Bible sites on
Yeah.
the internet. Find out for yourself the truth.
Absolutely.
That's all. That's my closing remark for the show right there. Go Tim, I'll go to you.
Well, just like we were saying, I would just like to say that, if you're already registered to vote and you normally don't vote, please go vote. We don't matter who you vote for or anything like that. It's just so much that is at stake. And if you don't vote, then you can't comment on what's going on.
Don't be complaining.
Don't be complaining when you haven't done your part. But on a good note, I believe you are going to do it. So keep the faith alive, and that's it.
All right, that's our time. We thank y'all so much for watching, and we sure did have a good time with you tonight. Please share the show when you watch it on replay. And I'm gonna get in here, and we're gonna see. Let me see where's the closing. There's one in here that's already here. Here you go. All right, Tim. Let's say good night, cause I don't feel like going through the afterlog about all of my pearls with the listening audience tonight.
All right. Good
Bye, y'all.
night.
We love y'all. Bye.